Good morning students, I am Yatish and today I am here with a PowerPoint presentation to explain class 10th students of commercial studies about what is the meaning of stakeholders and what is the difference between stakeholders and consumers. So let's begin. As you can see on the screen, I have noted down something that stakeholder is the word which can be divided into two parts, stake and holders. Now the question arises that what does stake means? So according to me, stake means a financial benefit. So as you can see it is written, the term stakeholders has developed from the word stake, which means an interest or expected benefit. It means all those people who are having any financial benefit in any organization, they are expecting that they will get some benefit, they will be considered as stakeholders. Now let's go with such a definition which can be written in examination. So the second part of the paragraph, stakeholders mean all those individuals, groups and institutions which have financial stake in the functioning and performance of a commercial organization or a business enterprise. Now you can see I have already underlined the term financial stake. So it's not about expected benefit, it is about expected financial benefit. Like I am an employee in a school, so what do I am going to get from the organization? I am going to get the salary. So that is the expected benefit I have in this organization. So I am a stakeholder. Creditors. Now what benefit creditors get from the organization? They get interest from the organization. So that is the expected benefit for creditors. Let's talk about the shareholders. What kind of benefit do they have? Shareholders get dividend. Now what is dividend? That is a part of profit. We will talk about it in later presentation. So let me sum up again that what is meant by stakeholders? A stakeholder means all those people who are having any kind of financial stake in the business organization. Alright, let's move to the another slide. Now I have given some examples. For scoring good marks, you all know that it is very important to give the examples. Now there are two categories of stakeholders. One is internal stakeholders and another is external stakeholders. Now specifically as far as ICSE syllabus is concerned, these are the terms used in the rules and regulation booklet. So internal stakeholders are shareholders, employee and employer. Now some of you might be thinking that what kind of benefit they can have in business organization. So as I already told you, shareholders, what do they get? They get dividend in the business organization. So this is the benefit which they are going to get. Now second category belongs to me, employee. What do they get from the organization? They get salary. And here comes the third, employer. Now what employer gets from the business organization? Now owners also come under the category of employer. So employers get profit from the business organization. So for shareholders, dividend is the expected benefit. For employees, salary is the expected benefit. And for employers, profit is the expected benefit. Now let's talk about the remaining stakeholders. The first one is supplier, creditor, government and society. Now what kind of benefit a supplier get from the business organization? Supplier, when he sells some raw material to the business organization or any kind of service to the business organization, he expects that he must get the payment of these services on time. So he has also got a financial expectation benefit from the business organization. Now second is the creditor. Like commercial organizations are there, banks are there, financial institutions are there. They give credit to the business organization. Now in return, what do they expect? They expect timely payment of interest. And here comes the third, the most powerful, government. Now some of you might be confused that how come government is a stakeholder? So don't you know about taxes? So taxes are the most important source of revenue from the government, and from where do they get it? They get it from the commercial organization. Various kind of taxes we have in our country. Now we have got GST. So GST, when we deposit GST as a businessman, that's our expected benefit. Government expects that the business houses must deposit the taxes on time. And the last is society. Society wants that the business organization must produce good quality product at a very reasonable price. So now I think the meaning of the stakeholder must be getting clear for you. Again I am revising that what are stakeholders? The stakeholders are all those individuals, group of people or institutions who have got any kind of financial interest in the business organization. You might have noticed that I am emphasizing on the word financial again and again. That is going to help you in next slide of mine. So the next slide of mine is a very important question from the chapter number 1. I hope that everybody has got the textbooks. So when you go through the textbook, you will see the second most important question in the chapter number 1 is that what is the difference between stakeholders and customers. So I have jotted down 8 points for you. One by one I will be explaining. So as you can see, the first point, which is already clear to many of you now, that the basis of distinction is financial stake. So stakeholders like shareholders or employees or employer, they have financial stake in the business organization. Whereas customers, you, me, all of us as customers, we do not have any financial expectation from the business organization. Because if a business gets profit or it goes into losses, it is not going to affect the customer. It is surely going to affect the employees, to the employers and to all other stakeholders, but not to the consumers. So we can say that stakeholders have got financial stake in the business organization, but customers do not have any kind of financial interest in the business organization. Now the second point is supply of capital. So that's a very easy point. If I ask you, do customers supply capital to the business organization? When you buy any commodity, do you go and give some money to the business organization that keep the money and please do the business? No. We make the payment only when we receive some services or some goods from any business organization. So how does it go? Stakeholders supply financial capital or human capital. So like creditors are there, they are supplying financial capital, and I as an employee, I supply human capital. Whereas customers, they do not supply any kind of capital to the organization, and that is the difference between stakeholder and consumers. Here 2 points I want to tell you specifically for ICSE board, that you must write in distinction type question the basis of distinction. And second thing, if this question come in the board paper for 2 marks, you need to write down only 2 points. But you never know, it might come in 5 marks also. So we need to prepare more than 2 points, and that's what we are doing. Now let's move to the third point, buying goods and services. Now it is not essential for the stakeholders to buy goods and services from their own organization. Like I am an employee, I am a stakeholder. It is not essential that I buy services also from my own organization. Whereas customers buy either goods or services from the organization. Now the fourth point, very important point, risk taking. And I will advise my students that if you are writing only 2 points, this point you must write. It's a very interesting point and very important and easy also. That stakeholders take risk in the organization. Yes, if business gets profit, it's a very good news for all the stakeholders. But what if it goes into losses? So there is a great amount of risk. Now creditor, when he is giving the capital to the business organization, if the business organization is unable to make the payment on time, or if organization is unable to make the payment of interest, there is a great degree of risk. As an employee, if suppose my organization does not do good, then I might not get salary. So this is my risk. Suppose business goes into losses, then employers will face consequences. But customers, they do not take any kind of risk in the organization. So now I think these 4 points are very clear. You can always rewind these videos and make yourself clear. Let me go to the next slide. Okay, so point number 4 we have already discussed. Now let's go to the point number 5, product orientation. Now suppose I am there in automobile industry, then how will I design my products? Whenever I will design my product, I will design my product as per the taste of consumers. Suppose you want to buy a scooty, and I ask you through my marketing efforts that what do you want in a scooty? You say I want a USB charger in it. So as a designer, I will try to design the product as per your convenience. So this particular feature I will try to give you. It means the products are manufactured according to the taste of the stakeholders. So whatever is the taste and preference of the stakeholder, products are always designed accordingly. Now, so point number 5 is product orientation. Now what does product orientation mean? Products are not manufactured according to the taste of the stakeholders. It means that when a product is designed, it is not designed as per the expectation of employer or creditor or employee. When we design a product, we always give the maximum importance to the consumer. Let's take an example of a scooter. Suppose any scooter company does a marketing survey and asks the people that what do you want in the scooter, and the young buyers say that we want a USB charger. Now when this company is going to launch a new product, they will try to give this feature in their product. What I am trying to say is that when a new product is designed, it is designed as per the expectations of the customers. It is not designed as per the expectations of the stakeholders. So product orientation simply means that products are not manufactured according to the taste of the stakeholders. Products are actually manufactured according to the taste of the customers. Now next point is market orientation. Now as far as stakeholders are concerned, market orientation is not necessary for the satisfaction of the stakeholders. But in case of customers, it is very important that market is designed as per the needs of the customers, where customers can get full satisfaction. Maximum satisfaction is the prime thing in any marketing strategy. So market is also designed as per the expectations of the customers, not as per the expectations of the stakeholders. Now comes the 7th point, that is sharing of profits. Stakeholders share profits in the form of interest, dividend, wages and salaries. Now you can see there are many words used. I will tell you how. By now you are clear that employers are also stakeholders, shareholders are also stakeholders, and employees are also stakeholders. So you can see stakeholders share the profit in the form of interest. Who gets interest? Creditor. Dividend. Who receives it? Shareholders. Wages and salaries. Employees get wages and salaries. But as far as customers are concerned, do you think any business organization will share their profits with customers also? You already know it, that no organization share their profits with the customers. So that is also a very, very interesting difference between the stakeholders and consumers. Now comes the last point, participation in management. Now, out of all these stakeholders, especially employers, owners or shareholders, they participate in the management activities. Production is a very complex job. All the directors, the important people, they sit together, they make their strategy, and then finally they decide that what will be the standard of the product and how the full production process will go. And in this total meeting or any kind of managerial work, only stakeholder participate. Customers cannot participate in the management. Whereas, you can see, second point, customer do not participate in the management of the organization. So that was the difference between stakeholders and consumers. Now I will give a very quick recap of all these things for a better understanding. Let's go back to the slide number 1. Alright, so the very first question, who are the stakeholders? Stakeholders are all those individuals, groups or institutions which have financial stake in the functioning and performance of a commercial organization. You need to emphasize on the term financial stake. Now, what else we have studied? As per the ICSE syllabus, these are the terms which are used for example of stakeholder. Shareholders, employees and employers are internal stakeholders. They are having a regular contact with the business organization, and some stakeholders are there who are outside the business organization, and they are known as suppliers, creditors and government and society also. Sometimes some of the examiner considered associates also as stakeholders. What are associates? Associates are competitors. So competitors are also considered stakeholders, and they want that business should be done with business ethics. There should be competition, but the competition should be there by following the business ethics. So you can keep an eye on associates also. Let's go to the differences now. A very important question, that what is the difference between stakeholders and customers? Stakeholders have financial stake in the organization. Customers do not have financial stake in the organization. Stakeholders supply capital. Customers do not supply capital. The stakeholders generally do not buy goods and services from the business organization, whereas customers buy goods and services from the organization. The stakeholders, they have lot of risk in the business organization. They invest their capital, time, money, efforts, whereas customers do not take any kind of risk in the business organization. Now, next point, products are designed as per the taste and preference of the stakeholders, whereas for customers, products are designed, and for stakeholders, they are not designed as per the expectation of the stakeholders. Market is designed and created. It is not essential that it satisfies the need of the stakeholders, but whatever components of markets are there, they must satisfy the need of the customers. Now, sharing of profits, the stakeholders share the profits in different forms, like wages and salary, interest, dividend, etc. Whereas customers do not share the profits. And last point, participation in management. So you know, stakeholders only participate in the management. Customers do not participate in the management, or rather customers cannot participate in the management. So that was the end of this video, in which I tried to explain chapter number 1 of commercial studies, specifically for class 10th commercial students, and in future I will try to come in front of you with some better topics. Thank you very much.